Done my 4th graveyard shift. Gotta defrost them windows after work today.
Later that day.
Well, it's the afternoon, and I'm up now after a pretty solid post last graveyard shift sleep. And you see that sunshine in there. It's pretty beautiful out there. So, yeah, I'm up, did my spreadsheet stuff. I'm listening to Jensen Franklin. Hey, let me say, Jensen Franklin, he's one of my favorites. If you're out and about doing something and you're like, I want to listen to some good preaching, Jensen Franklin. It's awesome. He's great. I've loved this guy for years. However, I will say his name is Jensen. It's spelled like Gentesen. You know? It's yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I would have thought it was spelled, but the first time I ever had to spell it, I was like, how do you spell this name? So remember that when you're looking it up. Well, Elijah's a good lad, but it would be pretty hard for me to miss some of the signs of the party that he had last night when I was at work. This was left on the table. Seems there's some Baileys in the bottom of that. What else? Oh yeah, of course, the table itself was moved to the other side of the room so that they could mop afterwards, which I really appreciate. The mop bucket itself, of course, was left. There was a little bit of a fuzzy, like almost a piece of peat moss or something like that in the bathtub. There is also the strange red marking right along here on the edge of the bathroom sink. Yeah, oh, and also there is this right here. Little crack right there. Looks like something happened there and it was repaired with super glue. So, I mean, I'm not a detective. I'm glad that whatever happened, everybody was safe by every indication, and I trust that a good time was had by all, and my son's not really a partier. You know, he always manages to keep it between the lines. So, did they ever do a good job of cleaning up though? That's a good girlfriend that he's got that wanted to get things cleaned up and stay in the good books with the old man. That's a good idea. Okay, well, that's all the excitement from me. I'm going to keep this pretty short and sweet here today. So I will sign off after just a few short clips, because these are pretty short days for me. There's stuff I can't wait to talk to you about from the book of Genesis. I decided, you know, maybe I should read the Bible in a year again. And I thought I'll just kind of do a quick once through. And I seem to be incapable of reading the Bible like that anymore. I would like to believe that there's both ways of reading the Bible. There's the part where I could just sort of power through and put it in my brain and not see all of these things and have to stop and chase them down. But man, I just don't know if I got that mode anymore. There's all of these things that I've read all these times, and when I ask God to talk to me about them and to show me what's going on with them, he does. And so, like, I can't complain about that. Maybe my days of being able to read 3 chapters in a day are just hopelessly gone, and there's nothing I can do about it. But I tell you, I started in Genesis, and I'm going through, and I'm seeing some real interesting food for thought kind of stuff here. So, yeah, can't wait to talk to you about some of that, Andy.